it's just for certain things, there's unity, and then
Right.
for other different things that are not in our element, we're just like, why are you doing that? Why are we for some things it's just no collaboration.
Right.
But that's why I say I like to know for myself. I'm that type of person where I can listen to what you're saying, but at the same time, I want to know for myself that I know what I know.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to an edition of The Wise Men Den. It is your boy, Joel, a.k.a. Biggs.
What's up with the world? It's your boy, Solomon Williams, a.k.a. Schwab Hands. What's up with the Biggs? How you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling good. I think it's just a bad week because we ain't going to act like that intro ain't go bad, bro. We ain't going to act like, you feel me? But we going to keep the ball rolling because it's for the love. You feel me? We just starting out, and that's the whole point of this. You feel me? So, man, you got me on personal branding, bro. I want to start it off like that. Like, that is something I never even, knew about.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's something that was oblivious to me. So, throughout this week, man, it was a beautiful week. You feel me? It was a beautiful week of faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, bro, I got locked out of my cellular device, my iPhone. For a couple of days. Some recording days. You know what I'm saying? It's okay though. You feel me? And Apple wanted the help. They wanted the help. You get what I'm saying? They didn't want to give it to me though. You feel me? So I went through that, bro, and then the follower base, bro, trying to grow that up because I started off with let's say 250. Started out with 250.
Yeah.
I'm up kept making videos. I'm up 50. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. 50 in 2 weeks. That's a beautiful thing. But it come with a lot of emotions, bro. A lot of feelings that you want to get built up, you feel me? And you want to let them out. You feel what I'm saying? So the book Crush It, Gary Vee was saying it's going to come with that. You got to keep fighting, you got to keep pushing, man. But it's a hard thing, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's a hard thing because I'm starting off small. I'm starting off with the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? The hundreds of followers. It's the best followers. I'm not even going to lie because it's a lot of interactions, a lot of talking. It's a lot of love, actually. You feel what I'm saying? People actually listening. It's hard, though. What you got going on? Because I know you got the barber. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody should know that.
Yeah. Well, I've been in the transitioning period, so I'm just trying to stay on top of everything.
Right.
As of lately, since we've been collabing and stuff, bro, I just been pushing out content. I'm just look, stop trying to make it perfect and just get it out the way and do my thing because I know I have the talent, but it's just me in my head be I can't put it out like this. It's just look, bro, you already doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
I've just been on just creating different content, along with my week was pretty long.
Pretty long.
Staying up, not really. I just been, when you get an idea and then you just stick with it, and it's I can't stop. I got to keep going. That's what I've been on. So that, along with other different projects, people wanting to work with me, along with creating different videos, for actual companies. It's just you want to work
big dog stuff, right?
You want to work? That's dope. I didn't even think I was cool like that, but let's go ahead and collab.
I mean, that's how it go though, bro. Cause you've been doing this. I say I don't want to say your time. How long you been doing it, bro? Growing your personal brand.
Growing my personal brand, actually committing to it.
Yeah.
I would say this week to me. I didn't go last week. Last week, I ain't even gonna hold you. I won't put it out. But I wasn't consistent. It was just it is what it is. I put this out, and then I'm gonna go back to my regular life. But it's a lifestyle when it comes to it.
Yeah, because coming with a personal brand, especially on social media, it comes with the influence. It comes with the people that's actually watching you, and that's a whole different not a ball game, but more so a whole different way of thinking. Because now you're telling people that's actually listening to you what to do, and they're gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna listen to you how you do it. You probably went through the same thing they went through. They're listening to you and they're taking all your advice, and that's what so many social media influencers have, bro. And it gets to me sometimes. It gets to me sometimes. You feel me? I'm not gonna put nobody up. You feel me? I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but with a lot of social media influencers, you would see like they not posting a bunch of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Value. And like, dude, what was the guy name, bro? You had showed me the video, dude.
Devin.
Not Devin. Kevin.
Oh, Kevin on stage.
Kevin, when he was talking about how social media, how you can't even when you got 2.8 million followers, right? Or let's say 300,000. Let's go lower. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you got that many followers and they have no type of interaction, because that's an influencer at that point. You got that many people. That's an influencer, right? And you don't have no engagement, no interaction at all, and then you can't even sell. What do you say? 30 T-shirts?
30 shirts, bro.
Yeah, because like you feel me? Yeah, so she couldn't even like whoever that person was couldn't even get that deal out the way. Like it irritates me because they got a bunch of nothing, bro. Like I be thinking about that all the time. Like I really do. You feel me? I really do be thinking
like
about
providing that value. It's like you gotta know what you're standing for. Like if you want to put out something, you can't just some people it's just fun to just put out some stuff, but if you kind of build like an audience or build like just tell a message. Like with you, bro, like I see you every time. Like I know him. That's my guy.
That's how I go.
Stuff,
yeah,
boy.
come on, bro.
So
you know it's the same feeling. Same exact feeling, bro.
So with that, it's just like, man, I feel like that's the future of just like back in the day with Black Wall Street. I feel like this is the new young future of Black Wall Street. Like when we had Dion on, man, like that's what I'm saying.
And it's a lot of people out there with those dreams, bro. And that's how that started. It's crazy that you brought that up. You feel me? It's how that started. You feel me? It started off with a dream. A bunch of you feel me? African Americans was tired of how they was living. You feel what I'm saying? And it started with that process. And it started with togetherness. It started with a community that was fighting for something more. You feel what I'm saying? Something better for themselves. And that's what, like that. Not that that's what we need. That's what we're going to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. That's for the future, and I love it.
And
I love it.
It's the fact that it was based in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like what the world? Why? But they were on it. Like they had it down the block, and it was just they had a community. It was all together. So that's why I feel like with us as a unit, we can build a community. That's like the collaboration stuff like that. I feel like if we actually try to collab with each other, that's why I'm grateful for this right now. Like that's just being here talking to each other, talking to other people, and they're just listening to what we have to say. It's just like, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. You just find the right person and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy it.
Man, I enjoy it too. It's like what you're trying to do is, you feel me? It's like you're bringing. I feel like it's all internal. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people out there. We're not gonna act like there's not black businesses out there that's collaborating. You feel me? But is anything happening for the black community how it's happening for the Wall Street? You feel what I'm saying? Is that actually happening for us? Because we don't have that type of traffic, but we have so much talent. We got music on a lot, sports on a lot. I want to say we got TV on a lot right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like we have so many, you feel what I'm saying? We got so many people that look like us, that's doing so many things, but it's like why is it like that young man is stuck? You feel what I'm saying? Why don't he know about personal branding? How doesn't he know a different route called social media influence? You get what I'm saying? Because it all comes from like, everybody's posting anyway. Everybody's doing that anyway. And if you can do something with that voice that you're using just to, you feel me, show those clothes off. So like you said in your post today, bro, like, what is that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is that? The post that you posted. Like, what is that? Like, what is clothes? What is all those material things when it's nothing? You're posting a bunch of nothing. I can see those shoes online.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you telling me? Yeah, I'm hurting right now. Or I'm confused right now. Right. That's what I'm saying. And that I feel like that's where that all start off with. The people that actually know what to do, explaining, not telling, not, you feel me, not even sure, explaining, taking the time out, and you feel me, giving game on how to do that. Dudes like Dion, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I know he's going to push towards that. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause you need more like that. to even start off that, because we got so many. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. But it's the fact that I like that the older generation, that they're just doing it. They're on social media too, and you see them, they're like, they killing it. You know what I'm saying? We could be doing that too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Collaborations and all.
Well, if we collaborate with just them and anybody in general, that's why I'm grateful for the locals that are around me. Like my mentor and Milestones. Like he's poured so much into me, and I'm just grateful for just that type of experience. It's just like if we just team up with somebody, you can go so far instead of just alone. Like that's the value for me.
You see, I can't even lie to you, bro. I can't even like sit here and say I had like a mentor. Like a mentor, like I say, like, oh, that taught me that. And it's not necessarily anybody's fault. I don't think it never came across. But like being that type of person, that's what I want to be. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I want to show to the younger generation. That's exactly how he is for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly how I want it to be. But yeah, bro, I didn't have a mentor for real. So I really want to be that for the kids. You feel what I'm saying? I want to show like one day to actually grow my my personal brand through social media, and to also show that through influence, you can bring together a lot of brands. You get what I'm saying? Because through influence, you see a lot of influencers on social media. They may post something about Nike. They may post something about a smaller brand, a clothing brand, whatever the case may be. If we can bring that brand and that brand together, like my guy, not my guy, dude of Off-White, he does it all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he does it all the time. Like, we can do that with small Black communities, whether it be a cake, a baker, and a chef. You get what I'm saying? We can bring them together, and they can bring something phenomenal, regardless of that. And all those followers that they have behind them are going to come together as one follower base. That's going to create something more bigger. You get what I'm saying? So I feel as though, like with Black Wall Street, I feel it's going to really like have a strong presence on social media, because like we have so many, is the word melanin? I don't want to say the wrong word. We got so many
strong Black leads.
Right. So many of them in the limelight, in the light. And I just want to make sure everything going behind the scenes is for the Black community. It's for the betterment of us. You get what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of the feature of Black Wall Street. That's the whole point of that journey. That's the whole point of, I believe, what Tulsa had to go through for us to get to this point. Because all we doing is picking up where they left off. You get what I'm saying? And that's the beautiful thing about it. We're doing things that people that look like us was doing. And we want to excel that, you feel me? For the betterment of our community, just like they did.
You mind if I play a clip from it, from the video?
I was saying that, yeah.
I'm gonna just play a little snippet from it.
Something terrible happened here. And for decades, people didn't talk about it.
I was an adult before I ever heard about it. It was something that was hidden.
This entire historic community was obliterated.
Bodies dumped in rivers, bodies dumped in mass graves. It was an absolute massacre.
This story isn't one you'll find in most history books. And almost 100 years later, the facts of what exactly happened that day are still unraveling. In 1921, a neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma called the Greenwood District was a bustling community of Black-owned businesses. Tulsa locals know that period of Greenwood's history as a kind of golden age.
If you can imagine just like an old-time downtown, things like movie theaters, pharmacies, hair salons, and so forth.
They called it Black Wall Street.
It was a mecca. It was a huge success.
But Black Wall Street was also an anomaly. It thrived at a time when the KKK was incredibly active in Oklahoma, and the nation had just been through the Red Summer of 1919, when white mobs murdered Black people in dozens of incidents across the U.S.
Well, I just wanted to play that little excerpt from Vox on YouTube. Right.
Yeah, it's a deep thing, bro. Like, it's definitely an inspiration, for real. It was a lot of pain, definitely. But what I seen was progress. You know what I'm saying? Through the whole video, seen progress because you got to see we are people that come off of boats.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? This is not our country in reality. You feel what I'm saying? Our ancestors did not live here. So for that mindset to be developed, and for them to want to progress like that, and for it to be taken down for something so childish, is crazy and sickening. But it's another reason for us to push. You feel me? Towards that. You know what I'm saying? Towards starting this community through social media.
Like it comes to mind, like, what were they thinking at that time? Like, who came up with the idea to just say, all right, let's develop a community where we have our own thing and do
it was wisdom, man, because like the Jewish community knows that, especially. That's a great example. The Jewish community knows that.
Asian community. Mm-hmm.
Right. The Asian community knows that. The white community definitely knows that. At least in this country. You feel me? They definitely know that. So I just feel like it's not that we're left behind. I just feel like it's not even that we're not giving the pieces or anything like that. I feel like it's just time to stop being told what to know and actually want to know what we need to know.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's 2020, bro. Like, life is going by fast, bro.
2020 went by fast. Goodness gracious.
That's what I'm saying. And it's getting crazier by the month. So it's time now. You feel what I'm saying? It's time to gain that knowledge. It's time to start using that wisdom. It's time to look at the past and get that inspiration. You feel me? Just like that. And it's time to take those aspirations and build this community. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is where it all starts. It starts like this, and that's how that started. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to defend this. Right. And we're going to defend this like to my last breath. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not just us we're worrying about. It's not just me and you anymore. It's going to be our kids and their kids. You get what I'm saying? We can't just let everything happen. It's time to fight for what we, you feel me? It's time to fight for what we need as a community. We need to be together.
It's just for certain things, there's unity, and then for other different things that are not in our element, we're just like, why are you doing that? Why are we for some things it's just no collaboration.
Right.
But that's why I say I like to know for myself. I'm that type of person where I can listen to what you're saying, but at the same time I want to know for myself that I know what I know. So that's why I'm strong on reading and finding inspiration that helps me to develop those ideas and then make some change and make some value. You know?
Definitely. That's how that starts, bro. That's how it starts with that spark right there, with that idea of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come. It's going to come, and it's going to be beautiful how it comes, because once we show the world, man, what young Black educated men can do, you feel me? Educated in a way of not just knowledge, but wisdom. We are going to be unstoppable, you feel me, through God.
Yeah. And
I truly believe that. You feel what I'm saying? In all of you, you feel me? And that's how this mission is going to go, and that's how it's going to have to go. You feel me? And I'm ready for it. And everything that we went throughout life, I truly believe led up to this idea, to this moment, to this dream that we had. You know what I'm saying? It's going to flourish.
Gotta have
it's going to flourish, right? Well, so with that, like it just comes in with, you know what I mean, a lot of businesses that we need to bring together, a lot of young people that it's time to come together. And we're going to show that through this podcast. We're going to show that through the Wise Men Den, because it's time to show that we are a community. It's time to show that we are together, man. And we're going to do that. And it's going to be young Black entrepreneurs. It's going to be young Black, you feel me, people. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be beautiful. And I cannot wait.
I'm excited for what the change is to come.
Right.
I'm excited for that, man.
Right. I'm over here in the dark, man. Like, I'm excited for the change to come. You get what I'm saying? I'm ready for the light. I'm ready for the light, man. I'm ready for the light. Yeah. But yo, like that's my take on our future, which is going to be the future of Black Wall Street. Because we may I don't know, whoever watching this, whoever listening to this, we may be calling you. You feel me? In the future, you feel me? It may be that.
There's the thing. You can be the next young black president. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the it's happened. So it can.
I gotta talk to you about dude too, man. He is the next young black president. You know what I'm talking about?
I had to
Amazing
get him on
young
there.
man. Right. That's the
thing.
I
know exactly.
You know who I'm talking about. 2036. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's gonna be.
You know exactly. Right. Yeah. Right. I just wanna give a big shout out to everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching on YouTube, everybody's listening on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. I want to give a big shout out. Thank you.
But if you enjoy the podcast, do me a favor, just a quick little favor. Just leave a little review. It only take like 5 or 10 minutes. It's all. I appreciate you and I appreciate the time.